All right, we're going to close out with the South region, another 1v2 matchup. We got Auburn against Michigan State. And this is essentially Auburn East. They have all their fans in Atlanta. It's about a 90-minute drive from campus. They're going to have a huge crowd advantage. They used the crowd advantage and 19 offensive rebounds to put Michigan away in the second half last night. Michigan State, meanwhile, had a battle back. They had to dig out of a 10-point hole against Ole Miss. Jace Richardson went for 20 points, and they were absolutely nails from the foul line as they've been this entire season. Auburn has been one of those teams that we were kind of questioning. Did they peak too early? They kind of looked like they were sleepwalking at the ends of the SEC season and into the SEC tournaments. They've certainly turned it on if you just go by the second half against the Wolverines. Where do you come down on Bruce Pearl, and do you think his team is in the right headspace to make this a total run to the national championship?
Yeah, I think we might be on the same side in this one. Yeah, I think Sparty hangs here. They're so elite in transition. This gets kind of missed with Michigan State. Ball goes in, they're running. Off the glass, they're running. Ole Miss did a great job at countering that, and Chris Beard's a fantastic coach. Bruce Pearl is too, but it's really hard to stop Michigan State consistently in transition. Auburn does it at an average mark in the national scale per synergy. Michigan State's going to live the line. Foul prone is kind of like Auburn's mantra they have across their jersey. I think Michigan State wins the glass battle, or at least can compete. Fantastic rebounding team, just so sound fundamentally, and plenty of size to throw at Broom. Not the most mobile of bigs, that's a concern, but they've done well at closing out on shooters in the arc all season, defending the perimeter without actually taking away the three necessarily. Have to maintain poise against Auburn's pressure because that can be an issue for Michigan State at times. They've been just okay handling the press. And they're fairly young in the backcourt outside of Jaden Akins. But I think they hang. Izzo, obviously a great coach. Jace Richardson, get him the ball against Ole Miss. Get him the ball. He is their best offensive player and playmaker. He needs the rock. He's going to be a star. So Michigan State plus 5.5 for me.
Yeah, I'm on Sparty plus the points as well. You talked about it. Great rebounding, great three-point defense, and they get to the line a ton. I equate that to a football team that can run the ball, play great defense, and shrink the game down. Those things just tend to travel. They're not three-point reliant, where they're a team like Alabama that needs to make 15 triples. Almost any shot from the perimeter is kind of a bonus for Michigan State. And the rebounding element, I think, will make it a little bit more difficult for Auburn to get that high points per possession average in the half court, because so much of what they do can rely on those second chance buckets. So 5.5, I think, is just a bit too rich. I do see Auburn sneaking by in a one possession win,